What up?
You know, honestly, I'm jealous of the entrance. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
I saw you playing with the ball earlier, because I know you used to play with them. And I was like, what would Tyler do if he thought about this?
You know what? I think it was such a good entrance. You should introduce yourself first.
Welcome to Honor Critics.
He
And I'm Philip the Punisher Collins.
I'm Tyler Pain in the Ass. It's funny because you when I said that, you kind of had like a glimpse of like I get to go first.
Yeah.
All right, we're the Oddity Critics.
Welcome back to another episode.
Man,
We've had an experience.
it's been a drive too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
Getting a little sleepy. Going to find a way, warm car and all that. I'm like, man, it's toasty in here.
Honestly, I was like, man, I wish I could roll this window down and stick my arm out it. But it was freezing cold.
Yep.
I wasn't going to do that.
Got frostbite.
Maybe. In places I shouldn't have frostbite.
Yeah.
But speaking of frostbite, and in no certain other context, what movie did we watch?
We watched Terminator, Dark Fate.
Now,
And
what was your expectations coming into this? Because I had the expectations of, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be good, or I'm not sure if it's going to be another Terminator where you don't know going in, and hopefully you're just not disappointed going out.
I was just hoping that it wasn't like the last two. Maybe last three. Like T3 was alright.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like, oh my god, this is great.
Right.
But it was better than the other two that came after it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just hoping, I guess, it would have been like at least alright. Because the first two was groundbreaking with their effects and all that. But now there's so much CGI that's just pretty much impossible.
But actually, I'm gonna wait till spoilers before. Well, actually, no, because it was in the trailer, so it's not technically spoilers. When Sarah Connor shoots the rocket launcher, that's actually not CGI at all. Did you know
is true.
she actually did shoot that rocket launcher?
I mean, they had a lot of good practical effects, and we'll talk about that in the spoilers because I kind of made a comment, but I'll say that. But it was kind of towards the beginning of the movie. I was like, man, they did a lot of practical stunt effects.
I say you should start off with entertainment.
So entertainment. I mean, it was pretty entertaining. A lot of fights, and I wouldn't say there was a lot of character development besides the main girl to find out who she was.
Which I think that's kind of the point, though, because
exactly.
It shows how important she is.
Yeah. I liked how Sarah Connor, the movie started off kind of fucked up.
That is true.
But to see that she's still a badass and that they didn't water down her character or anything like that, I like that. So entertainment wise, I'll give it a 3.75.
3.75? I mean, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad. So what I'm going to say is actually, pretty similar to you. I felt the same way. And I also felt that there were some twists. And if you're one of those, theorist type head people, you know what I'm talking about, that always think about things like that, which I'm kind of that way, there's some things that you're just like, that's, if it makes more sense than you think. But I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5.
Okay, so 7.75.
7.75 out of 10. Yeah. I mean, that's a pretty good score.
Yeah, for at least being entertaining.
So longevity. So I'll go ahead and go. It's a big name movie, Terminator. But a lot of people, especially in the last few movies, I feel like gotten discouraged from this movie title. So I feel like a lot of people, it's not going to be as exciting to watch as it would be like one of the originals. But it's still a big title, and I feel like it can definitely hold for what it is. So I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5 for longevity.
You did say some similar things that I probably would say, that I was going to say, where if you have a series and it starts getting worse and worse,
This is what people are going to expect.
You'll be like, but then it'll be like, well, I'll wait for it to come out on DVD or whatnot. And I just add it to my collection. Doesn't mean people's going to be watching it. It could just be added to the collection. It might not be like the first two. But I do think that like I said, it has been better than the last couple months it came out. So I will think that it will push it up to be
Right.
more watched. So I'll also give this one another 3.75.
3.7. So that's what?
7.25. I think you did 3.5. I did 3.
Yeah, so you're right. Now, there's actually a point I want to add because he said something. He brought up the fact that, okay, so what I was thinking is because I think this movie would have got better longevity if it wasn't for the last few movies, but not only in the reason that people get discouraged, but also because of the failure, in my opinion, of the last few movies. I think it kind of cut off this movie from like the first.
Yeah, for people who is a diehard of the first.
Because
they ain't gonna want to
like
see
for
this
me,
one.
I'm one of those people that I like watching the first movie, then the second, in order, And I feel like by the time you get to this new, like let's say you're sitting down, and you're watching all the movies. By the time you're getting to this movie, you're gonna have to have gone through those.
Yeah.
And it's just it's kind of gonna be dragging at that point. And I don't know if you're gonna enjoy it as much as you would as if it was like more of a standalone type movie.
Good thing is, but you're not looking at it. I didn't look at this now. If you think about it though, they're pretty much disregarding the third one, Salvation, and the Genesis. Like it's acting like those movies didn't even happen. So technically, it's like taking place not like right after part 2, but it's like the first 2, and then this one. So
Right.
it's like you don't even have to watch those.
That's true, but
So if they do it like that, it could be a longer longevity
that's
movie.
true. But let's get to
Just
this
with the genre.
genre.
And we'll say definitely had a lot of action, some sci-fi. So
I
definitely.
mean, it is robots.
Yeah. So definitely was there for that, and with me basing off of that, I have to give it like a 4.25.
Honestly, I mean, I agree completely. I think there was
it delivered everything that
it gave
an action movie
it
should.
gave a lot of action, but not too much action.
Yeah.
And
Like you had a little bit where people still talked and you figured out
the sci-fi obviously they're robots from the future. You can't get much more sci-fi than that, to be fair. I'm actually gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5.
Okay, so an 8.75.
8 points. Is it 8.7?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
4.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. I'm
2,
dumb.
5.
Yeah, that's right. So I mean, go watch the movie.
Yeah.
It's pretty much what you're
So
saying.
especially if you want an action movie that fits the genre.
I would say, like he brought up, just watch the first 2.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry about the other ones really.
Yeah. Probably
Especially
best bet.
once we get to the spoilers and we talk about the beginning.
That's true.
So, but before we get to that, Phil, I'm about to elevate. Do the noise. This guy's on fire. Put him out. Put him out. Jesus, save him.
It's another level.
May the power of Christ compel you.
Is it? What is it really feel?
Does it compel me?
Because it's not that compelling.
Yeah. Love that movie.
That was a good movie.
We have to review that one day.
We would. That'd be great.
Yeah.
We actually talk about it like every once in a while too. It always gets brought up for some reason. That's weird.
So, am I singing first or?
Yeah, you're singing first, Phil. What do you expect me to sing first?
Yeah. So.
What is?
What? What?
I didn't know we believe in plastic bottles.
Yeah. I'm doing fall in reverse, just like you. So I'm starting with the middle section. I think the lyrics is wrong. I'm just singing how I see it.
Oh, so you don't believe in a lyric?
No, it said I came so lonely, but it don't make sense. I think it's I've been so lonely, so I'm gonna go with that. It makes
I
more
mean,
sense.
whatever.
I've been so lonely for the longest time. They tell me I'm such a lovable guy. Or could it be something I just said? You don't want to be too close to me, 'cause you might see my broken heart. I am aware that I am an asshole. I really
That's right.
don't care about all that though. I'm living my life the way that I want to, and you can't deny that honestly I'm just like you, just like you. Na 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 na.
Did it?
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
I
I didn't mean to yawn at the beginning. It just happened.
That's what they all say.
Have you heard that one before?
Yeah.
Damn. My song is Simple Man by Leonard Skinner.
I heard this song today.
Yeah, so I know we did.
Yeah.
Mama told me when I was young, come sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Oh, take your time. Don't live too fast. Troubles will come and they will pass. You'll find a woman and you'll find love. And don't forget, son, there is someone above. And be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple. That's gonna hurt your finger if you touch that metal actually. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can?
You done?
Yeah, I'm done. You asked that like you didn't know I was about to finish there.
If anyone was walking by that moment, they're probably like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, you're probably right.
Anyways,
I think I did pretty good. Yeah, thanks.
now it's time to get to some spoilers.
Yes, Phil.
Yeah, because we're on another level.
Yeah.
So it pretty much takes place like right after T2, Terminator 2, just in case you didn't get that reference.
Right, I know, I get it.
But when they kill John Connor and you actually see him get shot, I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, that's not even the first death, technically, because when you see him on the beach, and then the little girl was sitting there by the plane or whatever, and
yeah, yeah, that's true.
And then, the first two kills were both kids.
Yeah. So it was like, what the fuck?
So, and they were within like a minute with each other.
Yeah.
Literally.
But from there, man, when I can't. What's Grace?
Grace is the girl, yeah.
Yeah. When she was getting formed, or when she was doing the little circle, and then she just like bam, 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 like she hit all the.
It's humans.
Yeah. I'm like, damn. But then she's been hand, so I was like, but I can just imagine like him.
But then when he comes in, he's like.
Yeah, they're like the Superman.
And they came in the same way, so I guess she just got unlucky.
I guess so.
She was formed in the middle of a bridge.
And you would think if they were transporting her back, they would have known that there was a bridge there before.
I mean,
I
mean, it worked out.
I'm just saying, whoever sent her back.
It was kind of a dick.
Yeah, it was like, fuck you, bitch.
It's probably like best friends. Well, no, technically it was fucking Danny. So,
yeah.
So Danny's like, you want to save me, huh? You
Yeah.
got to work for that, son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm. But I was surprised. Well, I wasn't really surprised when her brother died.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing the trailers, and I remember that the car part.
Yeah.
And it was when they had one Terminator this way and the other one that way. It was only two of them, so I knew that whoever was in the car, because I remember there was three.
Yeah.
Of them.
Well, not only that, but like honestly, I think the trailers did perfect in this movie because
they give away too much.
They give away actually like when you watch the movie, you see that they don't actually give away a lot, but when before you watch the movie and you're looking at the trailers, you feel like it's giving away a lot. And then also, usually I don't do this in movies, but for this movie, when the trailer scenes happen, you're like, it's about to happen. Yeah. And you know it's going to happen, but you don't know the outcome of what's going to happen. And I think that was crazy.
It's kind of like when Sarah Connor showed up with the rocket launcher.
Yeah.
They showed her just doing the rocket launcher, but there was actually a couple more things. Like you actually saw her get it ready and all that.
Yeah.
But when I was talking about earlier about said, could you just imagine if this is real life and you just stand there just going to work and all of a sudden
he said this was like, that would suck, and then all of a sudden a pedestrian car got stuck between them and getting squished. And I'm like, it fucking sucked to be that guy.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden you just see him like, what the fuck? Dude.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. But what I don't get, okay, when you finally get to Arnold Schwarzenegger's part and all that, is that his actual kid, or did he adopt a kid?
No, it was saying that the mother, that whatever, the mother was abused by the husband.
Yeah, I remember that.
That kid was already born.
Okay, so that's all
And he took in the mother and the kid.
Yeah. Okay. I just don't understand how
Mateo was the kid's name.
I don't see how doing that redeemed killing John Connor. I don't see it.
Well, actually, here's when I was talking about theorists. Like, my theorist part of the brain. Okay, so
Theorist.
technically, if you look at it, and my standpoint is, or my opinion on it is, Terminator had the ultimate, like, he was the correct future. Because I feel like he killed John Connor specifically so Sarah Connor could go the way she did, and then happen the way that Danny did. I think he knew that Danny was the ultimate savior, not,
See,
because
going off of that, what I'm seeing is, okay, so you know how Sarah Connor stopped Skynet.
Right.
Again, nobody knew what Skynet was, but because of that, and they stopped it. Now this other thing started. The only way to have Sarah Connor go and kill Terminators was for her for him to kill her son, so she can just be focused on doing that.
Right.
That's the only thing I can. I mean, it makes sense.
And I think Sarah Connor, in the ultimate scheme, I think Sarah Connor changed the way, like, Terminator had to change. You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately the things that happened to other Terminators led to. I think Sarah Connor saving the world wasn't supposed to happen.
You know what?
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think ultimately Legion was supposed to be existing, and then.
What I was also thinking. Remember when he was talking about Terminators once they finish out their mission, they got nothing to do.
Right.
So let's say the Terminators wiped out humanity, nothing left. Would they just start being like, you know what, we should open a bar?
I guess because
they build their own.
Because once they finish their mission, I guess they would turn into like how
Right.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then they'd be like.
That's just where everybody is just
Terminated. He's having live. He's probably watching TV with these people and all. But that's what I'm saying. Like, would the robots start building
I'd assume they just start building shit.
Yeah, they make do you remember the Toy Rocco Soccer robots? Where you
Yeah.
have two people and you battle and that's their MMA or UFC.
Who knows?
Sorry, that's just me going crazy.
They have electric knuckles that just zap them and then punch them in the head or something.
But I did like the first of all. If you didn't know, we went to go see this in IMAX.
Yeah.
And
big ass curved screen.
Yeah, it was pretty cool in IMAX. I gotta go see when I go see a movie in the regular theater, see the difference.
Yeah.
Because
now that you've seen it.
Once we were up close, you could see how big it was. But since we were all the way in the back, it seemed like a regular screen.
Right.
But you don't know because that's the screen you're looking at right there.
Right.
But when they had the planes crashing against each other and all that was pretty crazy. And there were so many twists
like when the drone came and crashed.
Yeah.
I thought that was because it was just flying.
I like how she also had an intuition about everything.
Yeah, like a spidey sense.
Yeah. But the IMAX definitely made the explosions. It was just
Yeah, I think that's actually what made a lot of that movie. Or not a lot of it. I'd say it made it so, but I feel like that really helped it.
But only thing I gotta say, only other thing I gotta say besides, like I already said, that I like how they made Sarah Connor still a badass and she was still.
Right.
But only thing that really got to me was the ending. I feel like it was a bland ending.
Yeah, I feel like she should have been able to kill him.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like, cause I mean, even though he kind of gives her that face of like it's over type of thing.
Like, oh, I redeemed myself.
But I feel like because he redeemed himself, and because when they first meet, he goes, "When we're done with this, I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah.
And he goes, "I know," pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'd think because he said that he would let her kill him.
Yeah.
Or something.
But give her the
satisfaction, right?
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Yeah, right. Emmy's right.
Oh, right. You owe me actual Coke.
I thought that was earlier.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That's why I'm so fucking wired.
That reminds me of somebody.
It's definitely a watch if you like the first
Yeah.
two. Even if you didn't like, even if you like the not so good ones.
But I wouldn't say it's a standalone movie.
Yeah, it's definitely, that's what we talked about. You definitely can't see it by itself.
If you're wanting a movie just for action, you don't care too much story, I guess it could be a standalone.
Yeah, and they give you enough to know about the past and all that.
Yeah.
Enough flashbacks, but
you won't really fully understand.
Yeah. Anyways, this time it's a special one because we actually got.
It's not even special. This is supposed to be our normal review.
Yeah,
film.
but we actually.
It's special to us because we forgot it so much.
Yeah, and we actually got them in.
This one's broken.
Yeah.
Out of all the ones.
That's why I gave it to you.
Story of my life. I don't even have to break it open. You will travel far and wide, both for pleasure and business.
You know what that means? We'll go to
brothels. Oh.
Amsterdam.
Hey, that'd be nice. Well, I mean, what do you go to Amsterdam for? Obviously to record movies.
Or review movies. Maybe
Porn.
by that time we become so big that we review their food and we test out.
Right.
You know, who knows?
Amsterdam, the food capital.
As long as you don't end up like Hostel.
Yeah, that'd be kind of wild.
Yeah.
I want to be the girl that gets her titties chopped off.
Looks like you already did.
I'm sorry that I'm the one that doesn't have tits.
Leave my moves alone.
My moves.
Yeah.
Well,
that's been another episode of Audio Critics. Thank you, and stay classy.
Have a good one.